Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, to comment, to share. I always like to hear from you. If you're a subscriber already, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please guys, don't forget to comment. I really like to hear your opinions on the stories that I share with you, okay? So this channel, Zim Crimes channel, we talk about crimes that have happened in Zimbabwe, outside Zimbabwe, anywhere and everywhere where Africans are thriving. If you look at my channel, if you look at my videos, all my old videos, I mostly talk about crimes that have already happened, and the people have already been sentenced, or basically crimes that have gone through the whole court process and everything, and probably a verdict has already been reached, or somebody's already serving their term, or somebody's already finished serving their term. But today's episode is a bit different. I am going to talk about a crime that just happened, and I'm going to talk about this because it's such a sad thing. It's just a painful thing to even imagine. Like, you don't even want to imagine it. Right, before we even talk about that crime, disclaimer. Everything I talk about on this channel is already in the public domain. I do not make up stories. I talk about things that are already in the public domain. That is my disclaimer right there. Also, before we talk about today's crime, I mentioned in my other video that we are going to have a segment to this channel, a segment called Like Dust, I Still Rise. Yes, definitely, we are still going to have that. We're actually getting ready to have our first interview. You should look forward to that. Please don't forget to like my Facebook page. And my Facebook page is Zim Crimes Channel. Zim Crimes Channel, those are two words. Zim Crimes is one word. Channel is the second word. So Zim Crimes Channel is just two words. Don't forget to follow that page. That's where I'll be putting all my trailers for the videos, for the main videos, and the main videos will be definitely on YouTube. And if we are going to have any interviews about people that want to share their experiences with other people, we will definitely have them on the Facebook page. So Zim Crimes Channel is the Facebook page. Don't forget to follow. And while we are still talking about rising, we are talking about people that have gone through the most, and they've come out on the other side probably smelling like roses. So basically, what we are saying, like dust, I still rise. We are saying, share your story. Tell us your story. That story that you feel was just a painful experience in your life. Share with us. You might just inspire somebody. You might just make somebody understand that whatever they are going through, somebody has gone through it and they've come out on the other side. So whatever it is that you feel you want to share with other people to inspire somebody, get in touch with me on my Facebook page, Zim Crimes Channel. It could be the death of a loved one. It could be the loss of a job. It could be divorce, going through divorce. It could be anything tragic that you want to share with us. It could be how you moved to a new country, the challenges that you faced, and how you conquered them, and now you're in a better place. Please do get in touch with me if you want to share your story with us. I'll totally appreciate that. So let's go to today's crime. So today we are going to Harare, Mufakose, and we are talking about Gogo Alice. So it happened that in Mufakose, like I said, this is a crime that just happened. I'm not talking about an old crime. This is a crime that just happened. And Gogo Alice, a 56-year-old woman, is being accused of abusing minor children. Okay, so who are these minor children, and who is this Gogo Alice? So a woman by the name Petronella moved to the UK some 2 years ago to look for greener pastures, and she left her children, 3 children, in the care of her mother. But her mother is also aging, and now she couldn't really take care of these children by herself anymore, so she needed help. So what did Petronella do? Petronella asked the people back home to help her find a maid to help with the children. Her cousin linked her to Gogo Alice. So Gogo Alice happened to be living in the neighborhood, or she had relatives in the neighborhood, and then they decided, oh, she needs a job, or she can come and take care of the children. This is a 56-year-old woman, and we believe old women are probably more patient than a 21-year-old, right? Wrong. Not always. So anyway, Gogo Alice was taking care of the children for the past 7 months, and she was being paid $120 a month, $120 US per month, that she would receive through Mukuru, World Remit, whichever. But yeah, she was getting paid $120 every month, and she was taking care of 3 children. Now, the first one is 19 years old, the second born is 6 years old, and the third born is 7 years old and 6 years old. So the youngest is 6 years old. So she was taking care of these 3 children as well as Petronella's mom. Okay, but for some reason, Gogo Alice found pleasure in insulting these children. Now, we all know children make mistakes, but she had her own ways of dealing with these children. Apparently, as punishment, these children were made to inhale some snuff. Bute, who putisavana bute as punishment. Like, these are small children. And she would also sprinkle their porridge with the same snuff, just as punishment. I don't know. Yeah, but she would also put the same snuff, apparently, in the children's grandma's food. Like at Petronella's mom, her food would also be sprinkled this snuff. So when how did Petronella find out what was happening in her home? So it is said that Petronella's 19-year-old son was always helping Gogo Alice with her phone. Like, you know, Gogo Alice is 56. She's got a smartphone. She obviously doesn't know how to do a lot of things on her phone. So she would ask this Wiztech, this 19-year-old, please help me with this. Please help me put my airtime. Please help me change these settings. And the boy would do that. But one time, it so happened that Gogo Alice thought that the boy had reported her to his mom, Petronella, about the abuse that she was putting the children under. Yet this boy had not even said anything. The guilty are always running, right? So this boy was so offended that Gogo Alice accused him of reporting to the mom, something that he had not done. So when Gogo Alice gave him her phone to do something for her, he decided that he was going to snoop. Yeah? Invade privacy. But I would say the end justifies the means in this case. So he went through Gogo Alice's messages and he found where she was chatting with Petronella's cousin, right? This cousin is an aunt to these kids. So she was chatting with, they were exchanging audios, and she was telling the cousin, Petronella's cousin, how she's ill-treating the kids, how she's beating them up, how she's, you know, the words that she would tell these children, like a lot of harsh words. You know what? I'll just insert the audio so that you can hear them by yourself.
ndinongedzera kachindipindura kubva ariniko this week yese hatombondioni semu apa nhasi ndamandani ndichibika poriyuma ndaiti ndamandaisa buti saka ataka kuda kundinongedzera ndikati iwe ndamunhu wega kwandinokatyora ndikati musatanywa nhazera newe unogoenda pachikoro bhago unotanga kuchitsikasika ndamukwatura azomuzvuzvurudzera kapinda naye musipera ndikati ndinokutsika itonyarara zvokuti sei ndezera newe tukanzi aiwa ndakachandatadzachi ndakakutadzira chicho wakugara uchingondinongedzera kudzikai nekamunhu akakweka kasina kana respect nzapana ndikati ndinokutyora uya ukaona ndakutyora ndinokutyora ndikazvikanzi ndikati saka uri kuda kuti ndikukumbire regerero ndowandinongedzera ndiuri kunditaurira rabisha azoti mara kakuseka ndikati ndanongogara zvakanaka pano kana mwedo ndigare pano ndikandopfeka zvinhu zvangu izvo zvindienda bhegi rangu iro ripapa mubva rwemakumbo akabhenderwawo zvikanzi chi ndati handidi zvokuitwa senhonzi handifungi ndoziziva kuti ndiri musenzi pano but iwowo ndinongedzera usi unondipa mari dea uri unondipa mari nchikurespect ndikatorimba dzevanhu ndikandakupfeka zvinhu aiwa gogo aiwa sori gogo tokumbira regero ndikati aiwa ende ndotokumbira regero kwamuri ndiri kukanganisira kamwe aiwa gogo sori gogo ndikati musisatanye mbengo dzevanhu mwana vasina kururahiro saka kambuda kaina nendere kunotamba ndikatienda wambuda rwaenda kunotamba rekubhendisa makumbo ririmo vachenzira vari kungonyenga vanzira vachibuda vachienda saka pakaipa handiri bhoo zvangu
right ari kutaura nehama handitika yemunhu anoshandira mundiudzewo kuti ndo vana vari kunzi vanava onai vanava these beautiful kids ndo vari kunzi vekushata vemazikumbo mai vatota nezvavava havasi musikana mudiki tikutaura gogo mbuya mira ndikutaridza isati avaudza pano nokuti ndoda kuti kana tozovaudza pano ndakatochaya ava vari munewspaper ndigogo avo gogo avo
ndokamura fodya muchana ndikangoisa munyeri yangu ngozadzisa inge irimo
akusava nabute
then ndakakuisira iri kuona seisina kunyatsokuita zvakanaka ne ndandangoisa ndaipa ashe nekuseka hangu chiri kundidongorera nepahwindo kufura kete ndikati musataneko
muroi chaiyo
ndabayo chako murimo ndichiyamboenda pamhiri perodhapo manongoti yewe mwagara zvimwe pamberi avana muona aida isati ruoko kuda ingaida kutovhura keteni ndati ndovhurira keteni njira yakaiwa ndotaimira toonei kumwaya fodira imbese nepanogara zvese tinomwaya
zvakomamavashandisa
ndosarasi mbereko nekufirwa andotaura zvamunhu akachirekati handozvinoita munhu vanhu ari pamba pake ukapushwa you do something ukagara handiti usekaiwo vana uyu anongozoromhema nenyika hapana chanambucha chinobatika hapana saka rega tipushwa tikapushwa saizvozvizvi tinotsvaga zvekuita toita mangwana vachatoona taapane chimwe chinano asi hatoti pacomfort zone ndikazvikuisire ujo ndikuitire vana uyu natindo how is women izvozvo vaswere vari bhorwe egogo sori pane zvese zvatiri kuitirai ndavaudza ndikati ndopfeka bhegi rangu ndikaendera ndizvoswena ichinyaudzwa nyimbo dzisingagoni kana kupisika mhata dzodzo iro ruchekuipa izvo zvari kuti akabuda I love you gogo ndatohuye kana kwaudza mbai vako ndotovaudza nezvekunyika ndovazoti anondiridzira tsamwa anga achindinongedzera achinditi nozviziva kuti uri you are awake yes I know that I am awake but handitaurirwe nyimbo yakadari bhora zvayo saka ndikati kana ndakanyara usafungidzira kuti handigoni kutaura togona kutaura but siyana neni ini ndindiri kuitira zvese saka nyarara hakuna zvokuti unondivhiringa uchindi nongedzera uchindiridzera tsamwa uchindidi kana kufinamisira ndokakufinamisira kumeso ukamuti chakacheka ukachitaura nevhoisi iri pamusoro ndikati unoziva kuti uri duzvi mvura nemusiweji ndozvauri ndikati unopinga futa unokwana ndikati mai vako vari panei hanzi aiwa ndikati saka unodzidziswa nani ndovanokuudza kuti ini ndiri mushandi ndozviziva kuti ndiri mushandi ende handizi memba ipano handisi family ipano handimbofi ndakaita family ipano ndakaudza kani ndakaudzisa
right.
Anyway, after this boy discovered these audios, he decided that he was going to take the audios, forward to his own phone, then forward to his own mom, which he did. And there was fire on the mountain. So Petronella hears the voice messages, the recordings, and she realizes, okay, this is my maid who's talking about my children. This cannot be happening. So she said, she was interviewed, and she said she created a group, a WeChat group, WhatsApp group. So she created a WhatsApp group and she shared those audios in there. Okay, in the same WhatsApp group, she included her cousin. This cousin who is busy helping the maid to ill-treat the children. And it turns out that the cousin was also living in Petronella's home, and Petronella was providing everything. So anyway, Petronella decides, okay, I am not going to wait for people to start responding and start explaining themselves. You are messing with my children, you have to leave. So she said she phoned her mother and she told her mother to stay at home. She phoned her son and told him to go home. She phoned her cousin and said stay in the house. Woke up the maid, go into the lounge. And then she phoned some relatives that live close by and told them, you need to go to my house. So there was a meeting where Petronella was addressing what was happening, what she had heard in the audios. How did she address this? Very simple. Her first thing was, maid, you need to pick up Gogo Alice. You need to pick up and leave. I don't want you anywhere near my children. So Gogo Alice was like, why, where, how? And Petronella said to her, okay, you need to listen to these audios. So when Gogo Alice heard the audios, she realized that, oh, the cat was out of the bag. And yeah, there was fire on the mountain. So she called her own daughter, who came to pick her up. This was 9 at night. So her daughter came to pick her up. Okay. When the daughter was asked about why her mom had left her job, she only said that she was told that a lot had happened in Petronella's home, but she could not elaborate. She still needed to talk to her mother first. Okay. Now, Gogo Alice was even called and she answered the phone and she was interviewed. And Gogo Alice had this to say. She did not deny saying bad language to the children. She did not deny that she was taking snuff, but she said she didn't give it to the children. She was just taking it herself. Asked why, she said in her audios that she had given the children snuff. She said she was just playing along. She was just saying what Petronella's cousin wanted to hear, but she had not done any of that. She even said even the abuse that the children that she was talking about in her audios, she never did that to the children, but she was just playing along. She was just saying it just to make Petronella's cousin happy. She said she didn't know why Petronella's cousin hated Petronella, but Petronella's cousin actually wanted Gogo Alice to do bad things to the children. So she would pretend that she was doing it, and she would tell her that I did this, I did this, I did that, but she would never actually do it. What's your take on that?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what do you say?
Is it Paul?
Right. Di Alice hello.
Diane?
Di Alice that's all.
Ndi.
Okay. Alice, zita langu ndinaitwa advocate Meli. Uri kuziva nyaya yako handiti?
Kuti chi?
Uri kuziva here nyaya yako?
Yakuti chi?
Yawaidyisa vana bute nezvinhu zvaneva kusvita kusafodya nezvimwe zvakawanda wanda. Mwana ane 7 years nemwana ane 6 years. Mune reason here kuti vana vavaita soso kuti mupe vana fodya nekutuka vana zvakadaro.
Kana ndakanyarara ndakati kune vandakataura navo ndokutaura navo. Nyaya iri kuitika iyi kai. Ini ndinogona kusairamba ndogona kuiramba. Ini bute ndinoshuta. But vana zviri kutaurwa zvacho zvese zvokuti azivaita vana vachienda kuchikoro ndaidini aitwa. bute ndinoshuta.
Saka hamuna kushutisa vana bute imimi.
Taura ichi.
Hamuna kushutisa vana bute.
Vana handina kushutisa vana bute.
Makadi.
Izvo zvindiri kuona imi apa yakuzazi vaishutisa vana mutori.
Saka imimi hamuna kubvira makaita anything to do nekupa vana bute or something. Hamuna.
Vana vanototaura vana vakuru vane 8 years ne5 years. Vanogona kubvunzwa. Kana vakambondiona ndichizvishutira vanogona kuve vakandiona ndichishuta. Asi zvokuti ndigape vana kuti izvozvo zvese zvokuti ndine vazukuru ndine vanawo. Hati muri kundinzwa?
Ndikukunzwai.
Ehe. Ndine vazukuru ndine vana. Ina handingati bute rangu randinoshuta. Ndotora ndichipa vana handikupa vana waipa vana vachishutisa vana vachienda kuchikoro. Vana vakuru vanotaura.
Ma-audio atinawo in our positions hamusimi here maitaura.
Ma-audio ekuti inini ndaishutisa vana bute.
Ekuti makati umwe wacho ndamupa bute. Ndamupa bute umwe wacho pama muchituka vana muchiti mazikumbo havagoni kugeza muchitaura zvinyadzi muchididi. Vana vane 8 years vamaituka here kuti paituka umwe munhu mukuru apa.
Mazikumbo. Ndozvandiri kuti zvese zviri kutaurika kana zvinogona kutaurika. Munhu wandaitaura naye wacho ma-audio ake aipindura aive point.
Handisi kutaura nezvema-audio mumwe wamaipindura because ese ndinawo.
Aiwa, zvamuri kutaura ndiri kuzvinizvo. Ini ndozvandataura ndikati inini bute ndaishuta. But pandinoramba ndipei vaishutisa vana bute.
Asi muporiji makaisa henyuka.
Aiwa, muporiji ndiani akandiona vedu.
Aiwa, kukuonai hapana kuonai asi makataura imimi moga muchiudza munhu wamaitaura naye kuti
yes, handirambi ipapo. Munhu wandaitaura naye munhu aigara ipapo.
hatisi kuzviramba mama, zvese zvatisi kuzviramba. Information yose tinayo kuti munhu aigara pambapa and everything tinayo. Isusu takudzai kuti uyu mbomirai.
Kuisa bute handina kumboisa bute muporiji. Hapana pandakamboisa bute.
Koma audio amaitaura imi nemuromo wenyu.
Ehe, ma-audio andaitaura nemuromo wangu. Munhu aimbogarapo hama yavo yacho. Utovaitira because tatakagara takawanda. Uyu munhu uyu ndiye aitoita taari kuita zvakati. Indoti ndatoisa ndatomurova ndamusika-sika. musina kuisapo imi mamusingaisi maida kufadza uyu. Ehe.
Muchida kumufadza kuti zvidini nhai mama.
Uyu mukadzi uyu nofungo ina handizidzigira vakavainaro. Nyaya dzatoka ina handitauri nyaya ikuru yangu. Saka iye pakubva paakaita ipapo kana kuti vakadiniwo. Pakati varovei vadini kati ina handikwanisi kurova vana. Handikwanisi kuita izvi. But iye kana ati ndatoita so iye zvino ndatoisa bute iye zvino ndatodini ndatovaitira zvakati. Ndova ndiri kuti nyaya ka ini nyaya ma-audio anogona kuzvisungirira pani. Pekuti inenge handina kuzviita.
Pamakaona kuti izvi nezvemumba imi muri kushanda handi ava vanhu vane grudge ravo muri kunzi muite zvakadai so makadi kubata mai vana makavaudza.
Ndaigona kuvabata asi inini kana ndandisingazviitini ipapo angadza kuzvifunga kuti rega ndiitire uyu ari kutwadzwa kuti inini ndiri kuti ndiri kuita zvakati asi ini ndisiri kuzviita. Hazvina hazvo kuzopinda pfungwa dzavo kuti lero iyo iya ichazondidini ichazondiroverera.
Zvakanaka every month.
Aiwa, mari yangu ndaipiwa zvakanaka na.
Maifata nenzara here mamusingadyi muchiguta.
Aiwa, taidya tichiguta ndipanotoriona gogo varipo gogo vari kutaurawo vachi.
Munhu mukuru ore kana manga musingawapi bota bute renyu iri ko kutuka kwamaita vana ava muchizama kufadza uyu mukadzi uyu munopati kudii ipapo.
Handina kumbotuka vana iyi.
Ma-audio ndinawo nai mama.
Zvimwe munoziva pamwe handi ndozvandati ndaitaura pama-audio tichitumira uyu semunhu anga achitaura kuti vana ivavo itovadai zvinhu zvacho ndaitaura kana kuri chekuti kugeza kuti neasikana ngatigezei ngatidzidzei kuti tigeze tese. Pane musi wandisina kumbovagezesei kana kuti kugeza kwacho kana wokugezesa wakadaro anogona kana kuva usii kuvadii kana uri munhu uye ane hake. Vana ndinovaite
Do you think she actually did it? Or was she just playing along? Why playing along? Are you employed by Petronella's cousin or Petronella? Why saying things that could implicate you, that could paint you in a bad way? So, after Petronella chased away the maid, what did she do? She phoned the children's school and spoke to the teachers. And she asked the teachers to sort of interview the children, because the teachers are the only people probably that are professional, that the children are used to. And the teachers did their part. The feedback that she got from the teachers was that the youngest of the children could not speak. He was actually very scared. She could not say anything because he was worried that Gogo Alice would come back and harm him some more, because she used to go like take some time off and then come back. So this child was convinced that she's just taking time off, she's going to come back and harm me, so I might as well just be quiet. However, the middle child, the 7-year-old, is said to have said a lot. And according to the teachers, the children had been traumatized, the children had been abused a lot, and these children needed proper professional counseling. They needed to see a professional to actually assess the kind of damage that had been done to these children. According to the 7-year-olds, they were being made to take snuff as punishment. They were especially before school. Gogo Alice would ask them to would force them to inhale the snuff before they go to school as punishment. And she would also put the snuff in grandma's food. She would also put the snuff in the children's porridge. Why she was doing that? It was all punishment for whatever the children had done. Also, they actually gave Petronella's mother a nickname, and they would talk about her in her presence using the nickname Tinkerbell. Why? I do not know. But anyway, yeah, that's the story. So when they were put on a 3-way call, first Petronella was interviewed and she said her side, and Gogo Alice was interviewed and she said her side. Now we are on a 3-way call and we want you guys to hear each other, and because Petronella had questions. She said her only question was, why? That's all she wanted to ask Gogo Alice, like, why? What wrong did I do to you? What wrong did my children do to you? Did you not get your money on time? Why? Why did you have to put my children through all this? On a 3-way call, Gogo Alice vanished. When she was called back, she didn't pick up her phone ever. Ever. She actually turned it off, rather. So, what is your take, guys? Do you think she actually did those things to the children? Do you think those children the middle child made up those stories and sent them and told the teachers? Do you think she was just playing along, saying those bad words to Petronella's cousin just to please the cousin, and she wasn't actually doing it? What do you guys think? And of course, a police report was made, but this woman is at home, like no arrests have been made. What do you think should be done to this woman? She's 56. What do you think should be done to this woman? Let's talk about it. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's talk about it. It's such a sad thing, though, when you hear that somebody was abusing children. I think it's such a sad thing. I work with children, and trust me, they can be a pain, but they're the most adorable things ever. Like, they are the most adorable things ever. 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, like, they're just so innocent. Anyway, guys, that is today's crime, and this crime happened recently in Harare, Mufakose, and it's an ongoing investigation. So there is no court ruling or anything. This is just a fresh thing that just happened, and yeah, let's keep the conversation. Let's talk about it. I'm actually going to be including some of these hot topics in my videos just to make us aware of what is happening around our country as well, other than the old crimes that already have court rulings. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you're a new subscriber, please, I just want to thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, if you're just watching, why aren't you subscribing? I am watching you guys. Do subscribe. And please don't forget that we are going to have a segment inside this channel, a segment called Like Dust, I Still Rise, where people who have gone through the most in their lives are sharing their experiences with us, just to inspire somebody. If you have a story that you think could inspire somebody, do not hesitate to get in touch with me so that we can talk about it and we can inspire other people, men, women, children, whatever. As long as it's an inspirational story, let's talk about it. Bring it. Let's share. I will do the interview with you and you can say what you're comfortable saying. You don't have to say things that you're not comfortable saying. Yeah. And don't forget to follow my Facebook page, Zim Crimes Channel. See you. Be blessed. Be safe. Take care of your children. Do take care of your children. They are our future. We need them. Be safe, guys. Take care of your families. Do what you need to do to stay safe. There is COVID out there, and please stay away from crime, because if you do crime, you are most likely to do the time. Bye.